Today we will be doing an ASMR Q&A. Yay! So, first off, I'm going to wish you a wonderful sleep. I hope that this can kind of count as a nice rambling background video, maybe for sleep or studying, or I don't know, do what you will with it. First off, I'm going to be reading questions off of my marshmallow that have kind of been sitting for a long time. I originally asked for questions like 2 months ago, but ta-da! They're here now. First off, our first question is, what has been the lovely elf queen's favorite food so far from the human realm? That is actually a really good question. I would say it could be a tie between K barbecue, Cuban sandwiches, pizza, spaghetti. I also really like vegetables and sweet potatoes. Next up is someone saying, so how do you manage to get headphones onto those ears? To which I would like to say, mind your business. From the man with the top hat, are you a top or a bottom? Adding to this, what's your opinion of pineapple on pizza? To the first question, I prefer the Nintendo Switch. And to that second question, I actually do not mind pineapple on pizza. But my go-to for pizza is I really like mushrooms, black olives, and tomatoes, and sometimes spinach. It's pretty good. But that's like the only type of pizza that I'll actually eat all of it together. Whereas usually, like if I get pepperoni or pineapple, I usually eat the toppings first and then eat the rest of the pizza. But I actually really don't like meat lovers pizza. I'm not a big fan of things like sausage and ham and stuff like that on pizza. Next up, someone asked, what happened to the girl whose body you snatched? To which I also say, mind your business. Another question is, do you want to set your little bird straight on the blue heart and black heart versus blue heart wine glass question? If this is regarding my Oshi mark, which is a set or singular emoji that can be associated with me, it is definitely the blue heart and wine glass emoji. Hopefully that helps. Next question is, turn little birds into other animals if they're being naughty, or just frogs. For some reason, my main go-to with my powers is I turn the naughty birds into tadpoles. Do I know how to make them into other animals? Yes. Do I? No. I do not know why. My fingers automatically make tadpoles for some reason. Next question is, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is actually a musical. It's called Moulin Rouge. It's really great. It's starring Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. It's really great. I would say my second favorite might be something like Juno or Amazing Showman. I really like those videos. Or movies, sorry. The next question is, what's your favorite cola? I actually don't have a preference. I drink both Pepsi and Coke and RC Cola. RC Cola isn't too popular where I am, so I actually stick to, I kind of flip back and forth, like for a few years I'll have Coke, and then the next few years I'll have Pepsi, that kind of stuff. The next question is, what are your favorite types of games? I think this is one of those old and maybe outdated questions, because I think that you all can definitely see what my favorite types of games are now. But for those of you who don't watch my streams, my favorite type of game is JRPG. I also really like visual novels, although we haven't really touched those on stream yet, but things like Final Fantasy and Valkyrie Profile. I love all those kind of things. Kingdom Hearts is really great as well. And another question is, what is your favorite anime/manga? That's a very, very hard question. Recently, I would say I really enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen. Many little birds have been kind to me and have gotten me some Gojo-related things. I love him. But overall, I think my top 3 would be Code Geass, Kami-sama Hajimemashita, and probably a tie between Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. At least the first 25 episodes of Death Note. And next question, what's your favorite color and shape? My favorite color is blue. Shocker, I know. And my favorite shape is actually a star. I really like stars. Next question. They said, "Hi Lani, when you were growing up, who did you look up to? And who is your hero? Also, what inspired you to pursue as a YouTuber?" For me, growing up, I was heavily inspired by people like Kodakumi. For people who don't know her name immediately, she did Real Emotion and 1,000 Words for Final Fantasy X and X-2. She also did Cutie Honey, which is an anime theme song. She's honestly very iconic, and I love her. I was also heavily influenced by Tanaka Reina from Morning Musume. I just am really influenced by idol culture, and I really enjoy music, and yeah, I really love them. As for what inspired me to pursue YouTubing, ever since I really came into this human world, I always wanted, I just kind of wanted to be heard. I know that, obviously, as Queen of Tirnanog, I was always heard, but never really understood. Many people just listened and followed orders simply because of who I was as a title rather than who I was as a person. So I'm very grateful to have this new start in a human world. I'm very thankful to Gray and Daka for helping me with this whole YouTube thing. Because you guys, you encourage me and you listen to me as a person, as a living being rather than as this figure, you know. Alright, and now we will move on to the YouTube comment questions that everyone left on our last ASMR stream. Shirogane-san asked, do you draw your influence from Celtic lore exclusively, or do you mix in other things? That's a good question. Mostly Celtic. And my brain. All my life. That's about it. No, from nowhere specifically special. They also asked, did you ever have to use dial-up internet? I feel like this is an attack on my old age. Yes, I did. I actually even had a flip phone that would have that internet browser option, and it was like a heart attack if you accidentally pressed it, and you'd see the browser like start up, and you're like, no. Because you don't want to get charged for it. But yes, I did. Sorry if you could hear my cat meowing in the background. They're very naughty. Grapey asked, did you figure out how to safely send letters out of NA? To which that answer is no. So eventually I will be getting out letters to those who are little elves and the ones who have been so nice to me this whole time. I would like to be able to show my appreciation. And those are to be determined. I do have the ones that I've written already, but just haven't had time to get around to it yet. Sheepy asked, what is your opinion on sheep? And what is your favorite animal? Sheep are my favorite farm animals because they're very cute and they're so fluffy. And they're very easy to take care of in farming games. But my favorite animal, for some reason, I've always liked giraffes. I don't know why, but I guess that would be my favorite animal. Shirogane-san asked, if you could choose to be any fantasy class, what would you choose and why? I would probably be a lancer, like a dragoon. I really like the idea of having a long stick to beat people with. And the stabbies, you know. I don't know. I don't know why. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind, and I would like to do that. Cosmic asked, do you have any favorite topic or curiosity about space? In general, what do you like more about space? Honestly, I feel like the human world is so interesting and has so much going on that I've never once in my thousands of years in both my world and this one had time to even consider all of the possibilities and subjects about space. So unfortunately it's never crossed my mind. I'm sorry. A name that I can't read asked, opinion on hypnosis, to which I would say I love hypnosis ASMR videos. I really do. I just love the videos where they're like, oh my gosh, you're so sleepy. And I'm just like, yes, I'm so sleepy now because you said I am. It makes it so nice to go to sleep. I love them. And they also asked, would you like to do some more ASMR RP videos with your own lore in the future? I would. I'll get around to it. It's a little time consuming to write everything and record it and edit it, and, you know. And last question that I'll take, since this is already so long. Khan asked, what is it that you enjoy most about streaming? It has been such a blessing to be able to hang out with all of you, and for my words to be heard and considered, and to also help all of you feel like you are also heard and considered. It's really great. I wish I could be around more, and I wish I could post more videos for ASMR and write all the scripts in the world and record all the videos and stuff like that. But I'm really grateful that you all are so kind to me, despite my hectic normal day-to-day life. And so I'm going to end this Q&A video here. Hopefully you are either sleeping or very entertained if you intently listened to everything. If not, I hope that this has been some good background noise for you to focus on your studies or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you're playing a league round or something and just using me as background noise. I do that when I play. Sometimes I'll listen to ASMR. But it's nice. Anyway, I thank you guys for sending me questions. And thank you for hanging out with me, as always. I will see you all in the next one. Whether it be a stream, or if you only watch my videos, I'll see you in the next one. Good night.